Well, you got to give Westminster a lot of credit. I thought they played really well, and they did a really good job of spreading us out. Our weak side defense wasn't what it needs to be. Part of it, you play against each other every day, and our offense is more movement. Their offense is more standing, isolation, and so we didn't do a good job of guarding that. I think if we would have scattered them a lot better and done some things, it could have been a little bit different. I just didn't think we were ready to play tonight. And part of it is, you're playing a team that you're supposed to win, and you're playing a team that doesn't count. The game doesn't count. All those things go into effect. But I told my girls, I said, look, you got to mentally be ready for every game. There's not that many games. You've got to be ready and do what you need to do to play our basketball. I thought we dribbled too much tonight. We're a better passing and moving team than that. We had flashes of it, but consistently we didn't do that tonight. And that's my job. My job as a coach is to look at film and show them what we need to do better. And you heard these two; they're very coachable, and they'll do what we need to do.
What do you look at a team like Westminster? And again, they play a very different style than you guys play. But what do you see in them that you like? What do you learn from them as you play this game, even though they were overmatched and you won handily?
Yeah.
What do you learn?
I think what they did, which we have to maybe sometimes do a little better, is take advantage of who they've got the mismatch on. Their bigs, if you notice, their bigs can all shoot it. Where with us, we have maybe two of our five that are really good outside shooters. They're all their bigs can shoot, and so they spread you out and make you make you have to guard them. And then the rules now, where you can't ever put a hand check on anybody, takes away a lot of the physicality of guarding the dribbler. The part that upsets me the most really is we'll go play UConn, and we'll do the same thing, and UConn will be really physical, and they won't call it. Then we get out here against Westminster, and it's tacky-tack, little fouls, where I don't think they would call that on Stanford or UConn against us or against a smaller opponent. And that's where we have to adjust. We're a very physical team, and tonight we couldn't be that defensively because of this is our first really game of having officials in our league ref, and so maybe that's part of it. But like Shaylee gets fouls, we're out of position, little things like that. But that's what we just have to learn from that.
In a way, is that good to get that today?
Yeah,
because,
yeah.
I mean, your girls have to learn the refs are going to call what they're going to call.
Correct. That's why you play these games, is to kind of get it where you feel comfortable with it and can do things and learn as a team what you have to do.
They made that little run there in the third, and you missed a bunch of layups.
Missed
really
layups.
Go in, and
We miss a lot.
Expect that, but you still had to find a way to answer, and the girls did, get the stops they needed and the points they needed, and eventually put the game away. Is that a good moment to have, to just be like, hey, sometimes the shots aren't going to fall. Sometimes we got to find other ways to score, other ways to win the game.
Correct. It's a positive thing if you look at it the way you described it, and that is we may miss a lot of easy baskets, but we didn't. We came back and defended and did some things there and went on maybe it's an AO run or something. I don't know exactly. I think that shows our potential. What I was telling my team after the game is now we've done this twice. We did it against Utah Valley when we had a scrimmage with them. We came out the second half and kind of did the same thing. And you can't do that, especially on the road. You can't do that. You got to come in and you got to make plays and do things that you need to. We got to do a better job of coming out the second half and playing better.
As you look at this team and knowing what it's capable of, do you push them harder?
Oh yeah,
because
no question.
You know what this team can do.
Hey, we got a bullseye on our back, and we're going to have to play our best to beat people. I mean, this was a Super Bowl for Westminster. I mean, two of the girls played for me. A couple other girls wanted to come to BYU, so they were up for the game tonight. And if we had come out and smashed them early and set a tone, it probably would have been over first half. But we didn't. you got to give them a lot of credit. They came in and hung in there and did a really nice job.
Sarah didn't play for you today. Is she okay?
Yeah, she just,
Okay.
she had hurt her shoulder a little bit
Okay.
in practice, and being this game, it wasn't worth risking any more injury to it. Hope she'll be back hopefully tomorrow. If not, she'll be back for sure Monday.
Okay. That's good to hear. I just
It
making
is.
sure
You know, and she makes a difference. I mean,
yeah.
her inside defense causes a lot of problems. Maybe some of those layups, she would have got to him and made him kick it out.
Particularly if she can learn not to swing it.
I know. Just
Just
yeah.
like
She's getting better.
good.
We've really stressed that, but you know, it's like you tell a kid, you know, to do this, and the kid never. You got to think you got the kid trained, and still does the same old thing, you know. So
It's the old volleyball block, go over the net and down, and then she keeps doing that and getting
yeah,
fouled.
I know.
But you heard me ask the girls what they felt like the key for this team to reach its potential is. What do you feel like they need to do to become the team you know they're capable of being?
I just think they got to be mentally and physically ready every day. I think they've got to let what the defense gives them. They got to realize that they got to be the best defensive team in the league to win it. We have to be aggressive, both offensively and defensively, and we have to do a better job of taking care of the mismatches too. I mean, we have advantage of somebody. We need to take advantage of it. Like today, we did not play as smart as we normally play. Part of it, maybe we just weren't focused, weren't ready for it. Maybe that's part of it. But this will be a good learning tool. I'm excited to tomorrow practice and for watching film and going through this. It'll make it a really good opportunity. So, you know, people don't remember that one year we got to the Sweet 16, we lost to these guys. We lost to Westminster in a game.
Was
And that was
20?
the year 2014 when we got the Sweet 16. We lost to them. So, you know, Westminster's a very good team. They run their stuff, and you know, we just should have done better. But we will. I promise you, we will. Well, thanks for having me.
Thanks, Juddy.